Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail with all the necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Never describe yourself as a long-gone daddy with fists of steel and a nose for trouble when the border guard asks what you do for a living.
So that table's Dr. Syintist.
I guess in a way, being gracious is my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I quit doing blow, not being rad. Welcome to Plotty Time. Let's hear that theme song.
Spooky.
Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
get 4 balls or something?
Like dick piercings?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Plotty Time, the most accurate podcast that has ever existed in history. So let's go ahead. Remember, we got a soundboard.
I know,
so
we all love it.
we got 2 soundboards. Okay, so if it sounds a little cattywampus on this episode, it's because 2 different people are operating soundboards. So
Who knows
let's have
what's
fun
gonna
with it.
happen.
I don't think it's fair for me.
We'll see what we can do with technology in the future. Anyway, that guy talking, Dr. Syintist, what have you been playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
All I played this week was I downloaded Dragon Warrior 1 on my phone and played it at work.
The hell's Dragon Warrior 1?
Dragon Quest 1. But Dragon Warrior, it's like the 1990s RPG game. One of the first ones that came out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a port from the original game or like a reimagining?
It's sort of ported, but it's all the graphics are redone.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure they nerfed a lot because it was a lot easier than I remember it being.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
How dedicated is the mobile audience of gamers? Are they willing to play like a Dark Souls thing on a phone? I don't know how this works.
I'm sure some would.
Yeah.
They probably would.
don't
There'd be
know.
somebody.
It's turn-based combat on the phone, so it's not that bad.
Interesting. Does it play well? Does it have is it all touchscreen stuff, or is it one of those things where the buttons are like translucent and you use those?
Well, it's touchscreen stuff.
It's
Sick.
like Link or Legend of Zelda, like that type of walking around.
The original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's where they had the slimes and stuff.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever played the second NES Zelda game. Is it Link's Awakening? Is that the second one?
Yeah. It's hard. It's a lot harder than the first one.
I've never played it.
The end is so annoying.
Is it a side scroller? Am I remembering that
There's
correctly?
part
It's
of it that side scrolls, yeah.
okay.
There's like an overworld and you can get into things and then it side scrolls and it's kind of actiony.
It's like side-scrolling dungeons.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like Ninja Turtles, like it's top down.
Sort
when
of,
you're on the
yeah.
map.
Yeah, exactly. Like
And
that.
size. Okay.
It's got
Gotcha.
a very famous fight yourself at the end game boss.
Oh, right.
It's a
what is it?
pain in the
Shadow.
ass. Shadow Link.
Jesus Christ. Is that what they call it? The when you fight yourself, the shadow version?
Oh, or
am I making
clone
that
battle
up?
or something. Yeah. there's-
mirror match.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things.
Whole bunch of names, dummy.
Yeah.
I feel
Idiot.
too far.
So fucking stupid.
I feel like, oh, come on. We're only allowed to do sounds if we do double sounds.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, keep going. Sorry to everybody.
What did I watch, huh? Is that what you asked?
Yep.
Yeah, what have you been watching?
I watched this movie called Barbarian.
Oh, no.
Oh, finally.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I don't remember if you was going to talk about it or not.
A long time ago. I don't know. But yeah. It's,
Yeah, with Justin Long and
yeah.
yeah. So that was terrible.
What? I knew he was going to hate it.
Well, what's good about it?
I kind of liked it. I thought it was fun
I mean, it was
enough.
different, but it was dumb at the end. The ending was so stupid.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And so I watched that taste out of my mouth, and I watched Evolution again
No, nice.
because that movie's
Palette Cleanse with David Duchovny and
Sean William Scott and Orlando Jones,
Orlando Jones. I couldn't think of the name.
Julianne Moore, Dan Aykroyd.
They should make a second one.
Yeah, could they?
Why not?
What another meteor hits?
Meteor hit somewhere
Yeah,
else.
the exact same story. And the whole time, David Duchovny just keeps saying, "I'm too old for this shit."
There's so many good lines in that, but I love the one part where when Orlando Jones' character first finds out that David Duchovny's character worked for the government, and he's like, "So you had this like super high job in the government?" He's like, "Yeah." And that kind of is the whole explanation he ever gives him.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And he looks at him like he's an idiot for even thinking that he wouldn't have it.
Do you pretend that that's just Fox Mulder with a different name?
Yeah, I do that for every movie and every person in it.
Awesome.
I try and put it in their timeline.
Awesome.
Like first he was in Twin Peaks, and then he went on to be Fox Mulder.
Oh.
And then he went and did the evolution to be a teacher in Arizona, trying to recover from.
I always forget that he was an FBI agent in Twin Peaks before he was Fox Mulder.
Yeah.
I always forget that. He's so
Amazing.
good on that show.
But yeah, I do that with every character. It makes the stories much better for me.
You're just like Homer. When he's watching you mean Internal Affairs was in on it the whole time? There's nothing like that in this movie. Awesome.
Oh, good stuff.
But yeah, everybody should watch Evolution and then skip Barbarian if you didn't see it already.
No, I think it's watch Barbarian.
I like Barbarian.
Skip the last 15 minutes.
Okay. That's fine. That's
If that makes it watchable, yeah.
I did like how it started and then it completely went to Justin Long's character out
Totally
of
different
nowhere.
story, yeah.
yeah, that's true. It was not what I was expecting. I'll say that.
No, it's better off not knowing anything about it actually going in.
True.
Except stop at 10 minutes from the end, 15 minutes from the end.
That's all you need.
That's all you need to know.
Well, you know, anyone who might listen to your advice is going to get to that point and be like, "Fuck, you
Now
can't
I
be
have
that
to
bad,
see it.
right?"
Yeah.
Gotta
And
see
they're
what
just
it
going
is.
to watch it.
But that's all I did, ZP. You tell us what's going on in the zeitgeist.
It's like,
Oh. Thanks for asking. So we keep going through this home renovation, and I kind of lost my video game playing stations.
Oh, no. It's right down the your phone.
I can't get trophies.
I know it's just when I was making all that progress playing Infamous 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be so starved for trophies, he's going to go on a kick again and buy 9.
He's all right, man. No, let's not talk about him.
He's going to relapse.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to retox.
I can't have everybody being all like, you know what I mean? I got to keep it on the straight and narrow.
It's fair.
So I really didn't play much. I think I have to deal with this where you live with someone you love, and you have to share a television, and it's very difficult.
Yeah, you're down like 3 TVs.
You talking to children? Come on.
Yeah, it's very it's awesome. So yeah, I didn't get much chance to game because it was, the time we were both very fucking busy, and it's just the time we got. We just kind of were like too tired. Like, let's watch a
I
goddamn
can't
movie.
believe you didn't set up another TV somewhere.
Don't think the thought didn't cross my mind. But it was just it's just the way my life is hitting right now. It's just a lot of projects coming together, and I'm just very busy. And I don't
live with
have
my wife.
I live with my
to
wife.
watch one TV.
It's torture basically.
Just renovated my kitchen.
Yeah,
I mean, come on,
in my
guys.
brand new house.
Yeah, well, new to me. It's been around for 60 years. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so I watched a
renovated,
huge piece of shit movie I got to talk about.
Barbarian.
No.
it.
Have you guys heard of, this is a new movie, just came out, Malum.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that was
M-A-L-U-M.
one of my movies to talk about.
You were going to talk about that?
Yeah.
Never heard
I mean,
of
I
it.
can talk about other stuff and we can really get into it.
Just go. Let's go. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I hated every second of it.
Really? I thought it
Well,
was.
no, the first 5 minutes were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they were.
And then after that, just to give people a little bit of background on this, there was a movie that all of us watched. It was called The Last Shift.
Yeah,
Right?
good.
Right.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
We all were pretty positive on it, I think. I liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So the same that movie was 2014. The same director decided to make the movie again with a bigger budget as a reimagining.
Yeah, I'm looking at the IMDb. I'm like, am I sure I didn't see this movie?
Yeah, it sounds the same, but
It's the same synopsis, kind of. I just didn't like it at all. Not just because I had no reason for it to exist, but it didn't make sense. Like in the original one, the woman who was the rookie, her father was a cop who died in a shootout at this this cult barn.
right.
And then in this movie, the father arrested those cult members, ended up killing a bunch of, getting brainwashed, killing a bunch of cops in the police station, then killing himself.
Did he kill a bunch of cops, or did the cops hang themselves?
I don't
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
either.
know or care because everything, at least in Last Shift, they started it off in a place of reality and then they slowly started mixing in weird stuff where you're like, is she seeing that? Is that a real person? Is that a ghost? And then eventually it gets nuts. In this, it was just made up ghost shit from the beginning. So I never had any investment. I was just like, oh, these people are ghosts. Everyone is a ghost.
Yeah.
Isn't that the answer to all these questions ever? You're a ghost or an alien?
Yeah, but
No, I get mad when they throw that alien bullshit at the end out of nowhere. We've been over this.
yes. I don't
But
know.
it was really bad. I can't recommend it.
It was some wild shit, just like spooky, jump scary
Doesn't
shit.
sound hardy. So
It felt like it would have been a better like survival horror game.
Yeah, I'd play the shit out of that. If they put it in like the Outlast format,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, but as a movie, it just didn't work.
It didn't work. It's like they went to remake the original one and they got to like go off site and it wasn't all in the police station. Like there's a bunch of flashbacks and cult stuff of them being psychos. And I'm like, we don't need to go into this cult stuff of them being psychos. Like, I got it. I got that they're a demon cult. We don't need to see them killing a bunch of people.
Yeah.
It's like they added all the wrong elements to the reimagining, the parts that people didn't care about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was really bad.
don't watch it. Just don't.
I fell asleep twice watching.
won't. I'll listen to you for once.
Well, you've already seen it. It's called The Last Shift, and that was good. And let's just keep that memory going.
Right.
Then I watched a couple classics. I watched The Burbs again. Just,
Nice.
It's always
those
a good one
days.
to just put on.
Yep.
yeah, I was like cleaning, throw it on the background. Classic. And I watched, the wife had never seen The World's End. So we watched that, the one with Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg,
with the
Nick
robots.
Frost. Yeah, The Blanks.
Yeah. That's all right.
I liked it. I like it it's the same thing I have with Scott Pilgrim. It's every time I watch it, I like it more and I want to rewatch it.
Really? I always
Yeah.
thought Scott Pilgrim was worse every time I watched it.
Same.
No, I liked it more every time I watched it. The first time I saw it was with you.
And he hated it.
And we were all like, well.
Yeah.
Did we see it in the movies?
We did. It was me, you, and Ty.
That sounds plausible, but I
That
don't
was the
remember.
day we were out in front of the 110 and that dude hit Ty's car and was just going to drive
Oh,
away.
that was great.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
Yeah, you were.
I didn't see the movie though.
No, maybe not.
No, I think we met up with you afterwards.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, because he was all drunk and he kind of like hit the car and then he went, "What the fuck?" And he just pulled forward and hit the car more. It was great. It was so slow and it was the look on T's face was priceless.
And we were just standing on we were outside, like watching the
Yeah.
whole thing happen. And we're like, dude, he's going to hit that. I believe it was you who said he's going to hit that car.
I did. I said
I was
he's
like,
going to hit your car.
No, let's see how this goes. And Ty's like, no, he's going to hit my car. And bam. I forgot.
Good time.
Yeah.
It was all the same day. That was a weird day. And then I watched Baby Driver because the wife hadn't seen that either. And I like that one.
Baby Driver?
Yeah, the Edgar Wright movie
It's all right.
with Kevin Spacey. John Hamm's in it.
No idea.
It's about a driver who's a baby.
Oh, is it like Baby Boss? Or,
Yep.
Okay.
It's a sequel.
All right. I
It's
get
that movie
it.
where that baby's just walking through Manhattan. It's basically that, except they're driving now.
It's like Taxi Driver with babies.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
Taxi Driver, shot for shot, reenacted with babies. I'd watch that.
Hell yeah. It'd be great.
Kevin Spacey was in it?
Yeah, it was right before.
In a movie from 2017?
That was right before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I think it was announced when they were promoting the movie, and everyone's like, "What do you think about it?" Like, check out this movie.
You gotta watch
It's
the
weird how
movie.
he's not in any of the marketing stuff, right? yeah.
Yeah, good times.
It was good. I really liked it. If you like heist movies, it's fun.
And who doesn't?
Right. And then I watched a couple episodes of Community just to kind of round it out. The trampoline episode.
I don't know anything.
I never
about
saw
it.
Community.
Neither of you guys have seen?
I've seen a couple of episodes here and there,
Yeah. I don't know much
Okay.
about it at all.
but most of the characters annoyed me, so I just stopped watching it.
He saw himself in them.
It's got 6 seasons. I think 4 are good. Maybe 3 are good. Then starts to get a little up its own ass.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a perfect description.
Watch the trampoline episode, the episode where they try to find Annie's pen and the monkey stole it, and then the flashback episode, which is kind of like what Rick and Morty did, where they're like the one where the parasite gets in people's heads and only makes them remember happy memories.
Yeah.
That's the greatest episode ever.
That is a great episode, and it's kind of like that, but it's more random. Like, oh, like the time we went to the Old West Saloon, and it was a flashback of an episode that never happened.
Yeah.
Just bits over and over.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. That's good.
That's fine. I mean, you don't really like TV series, but I'd say check it out. I liked it. There's a lot of Luis Guzman later on, which is always great.
Oh, snap. Might have to watch that.
That's why you should watch Keanu again, too.
Fuck, I forgot to rewatch that. I'm gonna put that on the list. But yeah, the most famous alumnus from their community college was Luis Guzman, so they made a gold statue to him
Oh, nice.
out front.
Like the one up front of your house.
I wish.
Exactly. Exactly, just like the one out front of my house. And the Philip Seymour Hoffman one is coming next week. It's gonna be next to him.
Fantastic.
Is it made out of bronze?
No, it's both gold. You got to
Okay.
give people
It's a
their,
fountain, though.
Oh, okay.
He's spitting water out.
It's going to be a whole scene of the greatest American actors right now. Well, obviously we started with Luis Guzman.
Right.
Okay. We can get off this.
Yeah.
now. So
please.
what did you do there, Sir Chump Slap? What have you been playing, watching, doing over there?
Well, you know me. I've been like slowly picking away at Ghost of Tsushima, just a little bit here and there, just a little tiny bit.
Sure.
But nothing.
I thought you said you were going to mad dash to the end now of the story.
I did say that, but I didn't.
He says a lot of things.
Okay.
I sure do. And then I played a little bit of Kinetica. You guys ever play this? I think it's a PS1 classic.
I am not.
No.
It's a racing game where it's
Definitely not.
it's like humans, but they have like tires on their arms and legs, and they
You mean like Twisted Metal?
no,
Axel. There it is.
not like Axel, like they on their arms and legs, and they can like swing around, do stunts and stuff in the air, and I don't know. It's like a futuristic F-Zero type game, but
I was going to say, is it like F-Zero?
they're people.
So they're like Transformers.
Kind of. But I don't know. I just played it back in the day. Saw it was on PlayStation for free and tried to play it again. It's fucking hard. I'll tell you that.
You really forget how hard some of those early games were.
Yeah, because there's only like 4 cups and then you're like 4 races each. So you're like 16 races total, but they're fucking hard, man. You got to get top 3. Whatever.
Always.
Look up Connecticut. Play it. Tell me if it's not hard.
Gotcha. Kinetica.
Because it doesn't have like an options menu that tells you the directions that are like what buttons to press because they assumed you had the book back in the day, you know?
Yeah. it was a way
Oh
to fight
yeah,
pirates.
they didn't do tutorials back then.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell you shit.
Why would they bother?
Yeah. Then I watched the movie Malum, like we said. Could have been better. Was still neat, but no, not worth a watch.
Whatever.
It had some good effects in it, but I forgot to mention the one. What was the movie we watched? I can't remember the name. Where it's like a Zoom call and they do my thumb. That guy.
Oh, with a fucking Michael Shannon.
Yes.
What the fuck was that called?
I have no idea.
Oh, it was so good though.
So that movie, that moment where you where you're kind of on board, you're mostly there, and then there's something that happens. In this case, it was the my thumb thing that just is like, fuck this. Like that moment where you're just like, come on,
Yeah.
I'm done. That happened in Malum for me when you actually saw the demon at the end.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And he looked like a street shark.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. But whatever, man.
People who have seen Malum are going to think that's very funny.
Are they?
Night's End is what it was called.
Night's End.
See, they love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it.
Yeah, it was good for the first. That was another one you should stop 15 minutes before the end.
Yeah, there you go.
That was so... Anyway, as you were saying, Dr. fucking Chump Slap.
Dr. Chump Slap, yep.
Dr. Chump Slap.
I watched this other movie called The Day After Halloween.
Oh, All Saints Day.
You guys hear about this one? Well, a lot like Hell House LLC, this got some local flavor.
Oh,
man.
yeah? From where?
It's filmed at the Mahoning Drive-In.
What?
Oh, no
Wow,
shit.
that place has been shut down for like 20 years.
No, man, it's still open.
It's still, no, it isn't.
Dude, they have a Trauma Fest every year.
That's not open.
I think it's still open.
Well, there's a documentary about it. You guys see the documentary?
No,
I want to say it's at the drive-in.
just about the Mahoning Drive-In.
Yeah, just about the Mahoning drive-in.
I'll bet you it's.
What important
Gripping.
history could have happened there?
I saw Terminator 2 there.
Yeah.
It
I
is
think
called
I
At
saw-
the Drive-In. It's from 2017. Basically, it's a documentary about how no one was going to the drive-in at Mahoning anymore, so they said, fuck it, we'll show weird horror movies, and people started coming back.
Yeah, keep a dying drive-in theater alive by screening only vintage 35 millimeter film prints and working entirely for free because they couldn't afford a $50,000 projector. Shows you how they were making money.
Yeah, well, there you go.
They're still kicking, man. What can I say?
Well, anyway, this movie takes place the day after Halloween when 2 friends wake up and they find a dead body in the bathtub after like a Halloween party.
Was the party at the drive-in?
Yeah, and then I don't know if it's all filmed around here, but it looks like it's not high quality film. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I could see it all be filmed around here. The mountains look the same.
Is it better than Hell House LLC?
No,
Okay, because that was pretty good.
yeah, Hell House was actually really good. This was okay. Actually, it's worth a watch. I enjoyed it.
What was it called?
The day after Halloween.
Day After Halloween. I was thinking about. I was looking at the drive-in.
Well, that too.
Yeah, I'll check that out too. But then I watched one other movie.
You want to talk about it or nah?
Sure. Super Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about watching that.
It's not bad,
Okay.
but I don't know. I really do wish they just had regular people doing the voices instead of just famous people like Anna Taylor-Joy as Peach. I don't buy it.
Well, what
Is it like taking you out of it?
It does.
why?
Because I don't like their voices. You picture their faces. I see little Anna Taylor-Joy Peaches walking around. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she doesn't look anything like Peach.
I know. I don't get it. I mean, other than that, it was just okay. It's just fucking Mario Brothers for the whole family. So do what
It made
you will with that.
so much fucking money.
Did it really?
Yeah, it's like the number 2 or 3 animated feature of all time, or will be soon. It's crazy.
Well, that's because price of movie tickets keep going up. Come on, God.
It's also
Yeah,
Mario
wake
Brothers.
up, people.
Yeah. Wake up, sheeple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a property that's been around for 40 years. There's a lot of fans.
Yeah. Plus, everyone's just going to watch it. Just even if someone's like, it sucked, you can be like, well, it's Mario Brothers. How bad can it be?
Yeah. I mean, the other movies suck.
Slightly better than the old one.
Well, it's one of those movies where it's like, let's get these goddamn kids out of the house. Want to go to a movie? What's playing?
Yeah.
Super Mario? Sure. Why not?
Yeah. So watch it if you want. I don't care. I'm very meh about it.
I don't care. Whatever.
Is my turn done yet? Yeah, I'm done. That's all I did.
All right. Well, on that high note, let's go ahead and move to the fucking
Oh man, we're not
Plotty
done with this
time.
episode yet.
Vibe check.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't know. All right, perfect. Think we nailed it. We got some rumors. I've got some fucking fun some fun news. That's a bingo spot. I fucked up a word. So
Us talking about Ty's car getting hit, that's a big spot.
yeah, true.
And I
true.
hated and liked something, so those two.
I guess I was talking about business trips. Or was that before? I don't remember.
Oh, it's all covered. It doesn't matter.
Someone has bingo.
Someone
already.
already hit it. Someone already hit bingo. So Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda game, has sold $10 million in 3 days. It's on pace to be 2023's biggest game.
Yeah, I see that. It's just like the Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, it was just like the last Breath of the Wild.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
I hear that was really good too.
I've watched people play it. It's pretty good.
I have Breath of the Wild and a Switch, and I've never played it.
Well, yeah, you're too busy doing stuff.
And I think I just angered a lot of people right now.
What the hell are you doing?
Maybe I'll take it on the plane. Want to take that?
You won't.
I probably won't.
Yeah, feel shame.
I'm going to try to remember. I'm going to try.
I bet he leaves it in Warsaw.
I got an hour and a half in Frankfurt. Hopefully I don't leave it at that airport. But I thought that was interesting. It's selling really well. A lot of people are really liking it.
Yeah.
Good for Nintendo, I guess.
Yeah.
Throw more.
They needed a boost.
Yeah, after their Mario movie. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Though they're too busy. You know, they can't really celebrate their success because they're throwing takedown notices at anybody on YouTube that uses anything that looks like Nintendo.
Oh, is that true?
They're notoriously they pull down stuff all the time.
Oh, it's like Disney. Yeah.
Yeah, an NBC.
Yeah.
Very Sue happy. Also, you remember the Microsoft Activision deal? We were like, oh, that's totally dead. Well, apparently it got approved in Europe and might actually be happening.
Oh.
Yeah, because it wasn't approved in UK, which isn't part of Europe right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and everybody's like, so screw the UK.
Regulators in the
Screw
UK blocked it. And then on May 15th, the European Union regulators announced it had been approved. So it gives it more momentum to cross over the finish line of this mega merger. Still don't know if it's going to happen, but I think we've been saying since the beginning it's probably going to happen because they always have.
I don't think anybody cares anymore. I know I
No,
stopped.
they pretend.
Sony apparently does. They talk a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's their job. Talk shit.
That's a good point. It's a real good point. So anyway, that has been brought back from the dead. In other news, PlayStation has to pay back some loot boxes after a court ruling in Europe.
Oh.
You guys remember this? We talked about Belgium.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, they're gonna have to actually pony up some money when an Austrian court decided that the market for FIFA's Ultimate Team card packs constituted illegal gambling.
Sure did.
And back earlier this year when that ruling came down, not much was made about it, but then the details of the case have just gotten public. So now they have to refund the plaintiff $400.
Nice. Oh, it's just one guy who spent $400 on it?
It's one guy who did the court case, but now that that's been ruled in his favor, $1 billion more are going to come forward.
Yeah, class action.
And that's now precedent. It's now, well, you paid them back. How is this situation for me different?
Boom. Take that.
People are idiots.
Well, they're getting paid now. They were idiots, and then they're like, wait, it's not fair that I was an idiot because you set up the whole thing for me to be an idiot.
You know, he didn't just spend it on that one game. He spent this over years and years and years. So he's still
I'm sure
in the black.
Belgium courts aren't free either.
You think they cost more than $400?
Yeah.
I assume so.
It costs more than $400 to go for a 15-minute court case. Trust me, I know.
In America.
There's another bingo spot.
But Syintist lied.
Syintist has definitely liked and hated something so far. So. And then in other news, there's been it's more of a rumor.
Oh, I don't even know where this is going.
So you guys understand the concept of how there are corporations and they have earnings calls. And these earnings calls, they talk about, what the public company made. Mm-hmm. And then they talk about what their projections are, and they talk about how they're going to get to those projections, right? Yeah. This is how businesses work. This is not a surprise.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So Take-Two, the owner of Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar Games, had an earnings call, and they said that, hey, we can't go into any specific details of products that are being launched, but 2024 is going to be an extremely profitable year.
That sounds a lot like stock manipulation or something.
Well, no, they're projecting a huge increase in 2024, and people are putting it together that means, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to come out.
They've been saying that for, how long did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out?
14 years ago.
Yeah, they've been saying that for 14 years.
Was it 14 years ago?
No.
It's at least 10, right?
Yeah, I think it just made the 10th anniversary edition. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, the 10th anniversary edition of
the 10th anniversary edition is going to come out next year in 2024.
That'd be great.
It's going to sell like hotcakes.
It will.
But they did confirm, remember there was that huge leak that happened? They confirmed that 6 is coming. It's likely to be set in Florida, and they're saying now that, look for 2024 for it to come out.
Okay.
Well, they didn't say look for 2024. Everyone's putting it together through the stuff. You get it. You guys, I just said it.
I'll watch. I'll look out for it.
I mean, none of them are set in a real city, right?
No,
not like Los Santos is an analog of Los Angeles,
but it's not Los Angeles.
Vice City is an analog of Miami, but it's not Miami.
Right.
Oh, so they're going to redo Vice City is what you're saying.
Oh,
I think that's what they were talking about, like having this one take place in Florida, but probably throw swamps in there,
No, it's going to be Vegas.
Yeah.
That'd be a curveball.
Right.
No, Boston.
Well, in
Boise, Idaho.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a boring place, but that's much better than Boston.
watch everyone blow up Gary, Indiana.
That's close to Chicago, at least.
Well, in I don't know if you guys I don't know if you ever played it, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
No.
Yeah,
Ever hear of it?
Yeah, I played it.
But in that one, you could go to like the Vegas, you could go to Los Angeles, and there's another, like the desert areas.
Right.
There's one other city you could go to.
Portland,
but it was like
Oregon.
amalgamation. Well, didn't they have Seattle was the newest Infamous game.
Yeah, it was Infamous Second Son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't got much of the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, it's probably going to be Florida. Anyway, I got NFT news.
Oh, thank
Nice.
Christ, man. Where's their cha-ching?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on.
Thank you.
NFTs are money in the bank. So I have one that's, they're both sad.
Neither of them's going to be sad.
It's going to be funny.
They're going to make scientists laugh. So I don't know if you guys remember this. We talked about this a while ago, and you guys maybe remember it, maybe you don't. But Ubisoft, their newest, they fired their old president. This was maybe 2 years ago.
Right.
They hired a new president. The new president, right when NFTs are hot, are like, we are getting into the fucking NFT business, guys.
Yeah.
That is what is happening. So they're getting in the NFT business. The Assassin's Creed's NFT games are coming on the eve of Assassin's Creed Mirage, and no one really understands what the purpose of that.
They are actually still coming?
They are coming.
It doesn't, whatever. They can do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Unlike conventional NFTs, which are essentially just signed JPEGs, IRL is calling these smart collectibles.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Sweet. It's individual feathers,
Yeah.
like in the older games.
That'd be so sick. No pricing has been announced or release date, but they're very clear that these NFT figurines won't interact with the game at all.
Of course they won't. They couldn't.
Ubisoft is hardly even involved beyond licensing the brand.
Great. Good for them. Good on them.
So yeah, I think this might be the beginning of the second wave of NFT popularity. So maybe we should buy now, guys, because it's going to get real high soon.
You know I'm in.
I'm already buying.
If you're only buying now, you're too late.
If you hered about it, it's too late.
Yeah.
If you heard about it from us, it's way too late. We've been rich for weeks. No, we have not. And then in the other NFT news, I don't know how to really explain what happened, but there was a game. There's no good way to put this. It's a cockfighting game. It's a video game made with cockfighting in it. That's the concept of the game. But see, the cockfighting is done by roosters who are mechs. They're mechanized. They're robots.
Okay, so it's like
It's a humane cockfighting.
I guess.
Well, I wouldn't even call it humane, but
it's like BattleBots. Is that what it's called?
yeah.
The game is, yes, BattleBots, but this is supposed to be called Mecha Fight Club, all one word. And it was supposed to be driven by NFT sales.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. So a company called Irreverent Labs
All right.
has been working on it. But apparently it has been, I think it's still coming. Is it coming out? Is it canceled? What did I just say?
Pre-order better still be there.
Oh, it's canceled. It got tossed in the
bought enough
garbage.
NFTs.
You may be shocked to hear, after seeing such an accomplished demonstration, but now in May 2023, the game and the collection of concept videos built around NFTs, or whatever you want to describe it as, has been canceled.
All right. Bummer, I didn't hear about it until just now. You
Yeah.
just told me it was canceled.
I'm actually a little sad.
You could have bought a bunch of NFTs and kept that cockfighting game going?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Son of a bitch.
It could have evolved into so much more. It could have just been Horizon Zero Cockfight.
Horizon Zero Cockfight. I love that name. Let's market it.
HZCK or CF.
It's just funny because, like, what are you doing? What are you making a cockfighting game for?
They didn't have to call it that. They could have just had it a Robot Wars or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have. It's like having a video game being like an orphan murder simulator. And it's like, dude, it's not bad. The orphans are robots. Like,
I'd play it.
they're orphaned robots. So it's not bad, you see.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, it makes sense to us.
Preaching to the choir.
All right, well, fucking, that is all I got for the Plotty Time vibe check. Anyway, let's get to the game. We don't need to talk about how I took forever to find that fucking button.
Oh, so great.
How about it? How about this game?
Let's get into it.
What is it? I don't even remember.
ReCore.
That's right. We're talking about the game ReCore.
Did I even prepare for this?
I hope so.
Okay.
Well, whatever.
I mean, it was released September 13th, 2016. Number one song in the country. Any guesses?
Damn, 2016.
Halsey.
Halsey what?
I don't know the name of the song.
Well, it is probably that song.
Oh, shit. Sing it for us, Syintist.
I can't think of the name of the song. I can't even think of the words right now.
He sounded like Wizard of Oz there.
Well, let's go ahead and see if Bentley has any idea what it is.
Yeah, Bentley, sing some shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, Bentley?
Hey, what's up? Is it time for me to
Yes, just sing.
sing the song? Is that what we're doing?
You know that Halsey song. Why don't you sing it for us?
Okay. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can afford, and but that tattoo on your shoulder. I think that's good. I think you guys got it.
It's called Rover Shoulder.
Well, I gotta go. The stuff's blowing up over here, and Sly still hasn't come back. He's been gone for like 2 months. He might be dead. Well, see you guys later.
See you, Bentley.
Thanks, Bentley. See ya.
I can't
He's
think
a
of the name.
bummer. Do we have to keep like calling him about this?
we don't
Such a
have
bummer.
to.
We can come up with a different voice.
Yeah.
That's a good call. All right. Anyway, the song is "Closer" by the Chainsmokers, featuring Halsey.
No, that's
Halsey?
not what I was
Halsey?
thinking at all.
Halsey?
Well, you got it, Dr. Scientist. Great job.
Yeah.
Now, I think
First one. Woo.
There we go. The people love it. So we're going to go ahead and give you the number one movie in the country. And this one, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm 100% sure Dr. Scientist is going to get it.
Okay.
Chump Slap, you might get it. But here's the tagline: the untold story behind the Miracle on the Hudson.
Oh, that's Sully.
You got it, Dr. Scientist.
Why did I know that? I knew that, but why would you think I did?
Sully
Because
Sullenberger.
it's a Tom Hanks movie, and you personally recommended it to
Yeah,
us.
but I hate that guy.
In the Tom, why do you hate Sully? or Tom Hanks?
He did
Which one do you
his
hate?
Sully. He did his job, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're so great."
Oh, it's more than I can say for some people.
Yeah, I do my job every day, and nobody's like, "Oh man, we got to make him a hero and make a movie about it."
Should we?
Yeah,
The Dr. Scientist story?
Here's how I didn't save anybody.
yeah.
But anyway, it's a movie about a plane takeoff gone wrong and a pilot named Chelsea Sully Sullenberger landed on the Hudson River on January 15th, 2009. It stars Tom Hanks as Sully. Go check it out, I guess, if that sounds interesting to
Or
you.
not. Yeah, who cares?
September 13th, 1907, the Lusitania arrives in New York City after a record 5-day crossing of the Atlantic.
Lusitania.
The Lusitania just arrived.
5 goddamn days.
It's a long fucking time.
That's so long. Now it's a 6-hour flight. Not even.
Now the Lusitania is a bakery that I buy bread from at work.
Perfect. They made it pretty far. They went from having the one boat that was like wasn't that the precursor to the Titanic, I think?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, Without Me was the name of the Halsey song I was thinking of, so I was wrong.
There you go.
No, what? No, you
still
weren't. You
right.
got it.
I'm still 100% right, but technically.
So then this was developed for PC and Xbox One. It was developed by Concept and Armature Studio, published by Microsoft Studios. It is an action, third-person shooter robot buddy sim. Chump Slap, you picked it this week, so how about you lead us into the game? Tell us what it's all about.
did anybody play it? I did. I didn't even know it existed.
I didn't know it existed. Apparently, it was real buggy when it came out. Like,
No.
yeah, people couldn't play it. Plus, it's Xbox PC exclusive.
I remember seeing the cover, and I vaguely remember it coming out, but not that's about it.
Yeah, whatever.
It seemed like one of those games that came out late in the generation and should have been a lot better, but was kind of like bare bones.
Yeah, it's one of those that was like made by a not. It was trying to be a big brand, but
Oh, trying to be like a new IP that they could
Yeah,
run with.
yeah.
Like, oh God, what is the awful shooter that EA came out with that only I played? Anthem. Remember that one?
oh yeah.
I was gonna say Arena, but
Oh, we could do a whole episode about just fucking failed shooters.
Well, we could. Anyway,
Yep.
so this is sometime in the future, not very far, I guess, but a plague has swept the globe, and this organization called Mandate, they're sending people to new planets, and first they send these bots to terraform the planets, and then they send these colonists who will cryosleep for 200 years until the terraforming's done, and that's what's happening. So, game starts.
Would you do that, Sir Chump Slap?
Fuck yeah.
If they're like, all right, you got to go to this planet, you're going to be asleep for 200 years, everyone you know is going to be dead, you're never going to see him again.
Yeah,
You want to go fix robots somewhere on another planet?
I'd fucking try it out. What the hell, man?
what else you gotta do?
I don't have a life outside of myself, so
They're probably gonna get a cure for obesity and like heart disease by then.
I'll probably die in the cryo sleep. So,
That's
You know
the
how-
spirit.
You know how restful it'll be when you wake up?
yeah, because
I
they're
know.
going to have little electrodes making sure I don't atrophy and stuff. I know how this cryo sleep works. But anyway, we start out on a planet of like, I don't know, looks like a desert.
It's Far Eden.
Far Eden, thank you. Yes, that is what it's called. And there's this core bot, just some type of robot with a colorful core inside of it, named Mac, and its owner, Jewel. So they just start walking on this planet. They wake up out of their cryo sleep.
And what do you always need when you wake up from cryo sleep?
You need a power source, of course. You don't need food or nothing. You just need a power source to get your cryo sleeper, they call them crawlers, back up and running. So you can figure out what's going on because you're the only person here. You don't see anything.
So I got that you're a maintenance person. Your job is to fix robots, or I guess fix the terraforming stuff. You're a maintenance person,
Yeah,
basically.
you fix stuff.
Yeah, you're just fixing shit on this new planet. I guess they're building shit too. I guess you're an engineer.
Yeah, you're an engineer, and from what I got is you're kind of like the first wave of people to get here that needs to fix these, and then other people are going to come
Yeah,
eventually.
you make sure
behind
everything's
you.
working when the real people show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because-
like the first wave.
Yeah. People who just barely made it off Earth, really, away from this dust devil plague.
Yeah.
So whatever has broken, you're there early to fix, get it back up and running, so that when people are here, it's all set up. That's what I got, right?
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yes. And these machines were supposed to be running for 200 years, creating an atmosphere that was habitable. Habitable. Yeah.
Which I guess they did, because you're not running around with any.
Yeah. Kind of. Okay.
Okay.
So Joel's like, I need some power. I need to find one of these cores to use to power up my crawler. So you go around, you're fighting some core bots that she's like, wow, these are corroded. They're all fucked up. They're corrupted core bots, not the friendly one like my dog here, Mac. So she's fighting them. She goes along. She eventually finds the first one, a boss fight. Boom, fights him, takes the core. And she's like, wow, this is a weird core. It's like all multicolor and shit. I've never seen something like this before.
So how did she know it's a core? Do the other cores look exactly the same, but they're not as bright and glowy? I was confused about this.
Different
part.
colors.
Different. Yeah, her dog has a blue core in the beginning.
Oh, so instead of glowing blue, it glows like this multicolor rainbow.
Yeah, it's like prismatic
Burst
core.
thing.
is what they
Prismatic.
call it.
There you go. That's so much smarter.
Yeah.
Good word.
Good thing they came up with it. But while you're fighting these robots, you can just pull their cores out, and that's how you can shut them down, or you can just fight them to the death. And by pulling the cores out, you can upgrade your shit, whatever. I'm not talking about gameplay. So she gets this cool core that she's never seen before, goes back to the crawler, powers that shit up, and she sees a message from her dad and saying like, hey, I'll be there soon. You've been asleep for 200 years. I haven't seen you in a minute. Ha, ha, ha. And then you're like, okay, cool. I'll go see if I can find my dad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then she sees that a terraforming pylon is offline for 96 years. She's like, oh shit. Did I wake up? I guess she did wake up 200 years in the future.
Yeah,
her thing actually
she should have woken up when it didn't stop working, but she didn't.
Yes. But she just slept right through it.
Right.
Probably hit the snooze, you know?
Yeah. Went switch between AM and PM.
Yeah. Oh, I hate when that happens. But she's like, okay, what the hell's going on? We got to go. Should have been running this whole time. We got to reboot it, see what's up. So you get there, and you find out there's these storms, and you're like, oh, God, we got to get away from the storm. So you do. And then she finds this like little tiny core bot just stuck in a fucking thing, and it starts speaking a weird language that she knows. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but I don't know why I even said that. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
But she realizes she needs more cores to reboot the pylon, so she goes fighting a couple bosses, grabs some cores. She's like, that's it, we got enough. Let's go get this pylon running. So she gets it running, and she hears a distress call.
No.
She's like, oh my God, there are people alive. It's like it's coming from over there. Let's go figure it out. And then while she's walking over, well, there's something special about these cores. You don't put them in the machines. You can put them in and then take them out, and then they're powered up forever. You can keep the core. It's a weird thing. And a large core bot named Victor, who's, you understand pretty quickly, he's the leader of all the core bots. And he sends some lackeys after her, and he says, all who wake must die. So you're like, okay, he doesn't like humans. Let's see what's going on here.
I knew this was going to happen.
He knew something was going to happen, right? Because you knew there were these corrupted machines. You didn't know why, though.
Yeah. Other than the natural harsh elements of Far Eden.
Yes.
Now you got to worry about robots that are coming to kill you.
Yeah. And trying to steal your cores.
And anyone who wakes up.
Yeah. They're going to kill anybody who wakes up and take all the cores for themselves. So after you fight these two cronies that were after your core, she just fights them off and makes her way to where the distress call was coming from. And she runs into another human, the only other survivor she's found, by the name Kai. And he's got this cowardly ass little robot with him named Seth. And Kai's like, yeah, I lost this leg to the dust devil plague. So now I got a robot leg, but it's broken and I need some parts.
Of course.
And out in just the kindness of her heart, Jules like, I'll go fucking find them for you.
I'm already annoyed at this guy. I'll just leave and make it. Yeah, I'll go find parts for you.
He's like, oh my God, he won't shut up about his fucking leg. I'll find the parts, all right? So she does.
I also wanted to ask a question here. Like, you keep hearing a narrator.
Yeah, you just hear these weird voices.
Like, is that supposed to be your dad?
Yeah, I think so. Because you hear him, like he says like the same couple things over and over again.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like
It's coming
part
from
of the game.
core.
Like she's listening to it. Oh, is that what it is? It's coming from the core?
Yeah, it's coming from the prismatic core. You don't know that yet, but she's just hearing these voices. So she's like, all right, Kai, I'll go fucking find some parts for your leg, you piece of shit.
Fucking loser. One leg dummy. Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah. So they talk about pastimes, and he just out of nowhere, he's like, so anyone you know die from the plague? She talks about her mom a little bit and how her father's up in space waiting to come down. So, oh yeah, and he sees a prismatic core. And he's like, oh shit, we got to go find more info on that stuff. And you know where they keep it? The core foundry.
No.
Yup. He knows
They
everything.
keep the cores, the places where they make cores.
That's where all the info will be.
Wouldn't have thought that, you know?
Yeah. So then you get his robot goes with you for a little bit because he can't walk yet. And it helps you like platform around, climb stuff and whatever. So you get to the foundry, and he's like, you got to find the core analyzer. You'll know it when you see it. So, and she's like, oh, yeah, there it is. Boom, right in the middle of all this platforming around.
Mm-hmm.
So she puts the core in, and she hears her dad's voice again. She's like, what the hell's going on? And then the analyzer starts overheating, and you're like, oh, shit, I got to stop it before his place explodes. So you do. You stop it, you shoot some things, cool it down. You know how that works.
Sure, of course.
And now Kai's like, well, we got to crack the encryption on your core so we can get more of what's going on here. Because we only got little voices that you heard your dad and all this, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, sounds good. He's like, yeah, there's a tram system right here. We should just get it, see what's up. It goes right to where we need to go.
Mm-hmm. That's what tram systems do.
Yeah, they're very convenient all the time. So you get to the tram system after fighting a couple bosses.
Is this a tram system that they brought with them, or what did it already exist on the island? They brought with them, right?
No, they couldn't bring anything with them because they had to send the core bots there to make all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
While the
So it's a
terraforming's
multi-step thing. There's terraforming, there's core bots making a
Yep.
sort of infrastructure.
Well, you can't
a lot
be
of
on the
robot
planet
stuff
when you're
going.
terraforming.
Yeah, but core bots can. Do I have to explain this again?
What are you, an idiot?
Come on, man.
I just, you know what? I failed. I'm going to say it. I failed terraforming school. I tried it out of college.
Stupid.
Lasted half a semester. Couldn't get it. Just couldn't get it. They had a lot of questions about rocks I didn't care about. Didn't like it.
It's like, fuck yo rocks.
Minerals. They're rocks. They're rocks. You're telling me they're all different? Fuck off with this. They're rocks.
So you fight a couple bosses, and yeah. So now after you fight these bosses, you're on the tram, and Kai's like, yeah, I'll catch up with it. And he just fucking jumps out of nowhere, like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's really nice for someone with one leg.
Yeah, he gets fucking sweet ass legs. Like, here, I can jump like 8 inches. Bullshit.
Also, I'm very impressed that you got to think he got shipped there with the leg. So the
Yeah.
leg is like 200 years old and it's still operating.
Well, no, it wasn't. We had to go fix it, remember?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. It was not operating. He has to go fix it. Did it get stolen or did he just fucking lose it?
I think it broke.
It broke.
Yeah. He was kicking something or
Yeah.
trying to jump.
Probably.
I don't know why
fucking
he's on this planet. He can't even fix his own leg.
You would think they
Oh,
wouldn't
shit.
send people like, I mean, the army doesn't send people that have flat feet. They're going to send a dude with one leg to go terraform.
He was just, I don't know, man. He knows a lot about cores, I guess. That's why
Guess
he's
so.
there. He's a core kind of guy. Got a master's in core engineering. Yeah, it was a good one. Shut up.
Yeah. Fuck you, people. Fuck you, studio audience.
So Kai's like, you know those voices you were hearing? They were coming from inside the core. Your dad's in the core, dude.
What do you mean my dad's in the core?
Oh no, Victor shows up. He can't ask any questions. We got to do a fight here.
Gotcha.
So Kai does the whole, why don't you go on without me? I'll stay behind and keep this guy busy so you can escape. You know how Kai is. He's a really cool guy.
I hope he really dies here.
A really cool Kai.
Ah.
Nice, right? Oh, you had...
So you're like, oh no, Kai's transmission ended abruptly. He's okay, right? Like she's talking to herself or talking to the little robot core bots that she's got. Anyway, she's making her way around. I don't know where she's going now. She's just blindly going somewhere and makes it to another crawler. She gets in there. There's some paintings on the wall that show Victor rising up and commanding all the other core bots to attack the crawlers and the humans inside. And you're like, oh shit, it was a fucking core bot uprising. How did we not see this coming?
Whoa.
So then you find a new core bot buddy here who's hiding by the name of Duncan. And he's
Definitely
like,
a robot name.
yeah, it's like a scared dog or something. You just have to talk to it nicely. And he's like, okay, my human's dead. I'll join you. So he joins you. And this is just a big fighting bot. So
He can go with you and with your army of bots that you have.
yeah. You get a tag in a whole bunch of bots, like teams, whatever.
I guess they help you like get around the environment too and
Yeah.
provide different.
Yeah, some fight, some
services.
dig for some fine treasure, some allay to traverse.
I think one of them was like ripping you around a wall to get to another spot.
Yeah, it seemed all right. So now she's like, we got to fly to this tower because there's no way to get through there. This is the tower. Apparently Kai was talking about it. He said we need to get here to restart all the terraformers because they're all offline right now. And you're like, oh, okay. So you go, you fight through some bosses, fight through some shit. You make it to the tower. Now this tower's got like a whole bunch of doors you got to open. And eventually you have to get fucking 25 cores to open all the doors, you know. But Victor's here, and he's got a whole army with him. And he's like, you're the last human. Kai's dead. Here's his leg. And he just chucks a leg at you. And you're like, oh no, that is Kai's leg. I remember helping him fix it.
And at this point, I was 100% concerned Kai's going to come back and save the day.
Yeah, because I didn't like him.
Yeah.
No, but this was so set up. Like it was going to be, oh, we killed your friend. What are you going to do about it? And then they weren't really dead.
Oh, weren't they?
Yeah, I was wrong.
So he's like, well, you got to give me the prismatic cores. He's like, yeah, right. Let's fucking fight Victor. So you fight Victor a whole bunch of times here. A bunch of other guys. He's just a boss. And you eventually get to the top of the tower to reactivate all the terraforming stations. And it's just fighting and platforming all the way up. And you use the cores to, I don't know, power up Core Prime or whatever it's called.
Right.
When you do this, boom, you're knocked out. Oh, always happens.
Yep.
You're like, oh shit, Victor's there. And he's like, ha ha, idiot. When the shit fucked up, my cores got scattered all over the planet and you just picked them all up. And you just gave me all my power.
You fell right into my trap.
Oh, no.
Always happens like this.
I guess I got to take Victor out.
So you fight Victor. And after you fight him up, all the cores go back. And all of a sudden, there's a hologram of your dad.
No.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, Joel, all those cores, they had little tiny pieces of me and little pieces of all my friends and stuff. Because in case we didn't make it, we knew you would somehow. Because through the whole game, she hears like, you need to, I don't know. She hears her dad saying, you're here for this. This is what you're made for, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, sweet. Well, now I got my dad hologram back, and there's all these cool little people inside these cores. And the terraforming started again. Yay. And then that's it. So now she's there
By herself with nobody on the planet.
terraforming.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And all these people that were supposed to be floating around in
Victor
orbit.
killed them all.
Victor killed them all.
You didn't really need to talk about that.
No.
Man, that's a fucking bummer when you think about it.
Yeah. Because what's she going to do?
The game will, I guess, wait till someone else comes, but she'll probably be dead long before that actually happens.
Yeah.
And she's stuck on the island by planet by herself.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait. No?
What?
There's an after credit scene.
Yeah, that was stupid.
What?
It's Kai. And he says, I made it beyond the storms, and you won't believe what I found. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Maybe
I don't know. We'll wait for ReCore 2, I guess.
maybe he's with everyone else who's dead in the cores. Isn't that what Beyond the Storm is?
I need help. I don't understand. Like, did they put their consciousness in the cores?
That was my understanding of it.
Yeah. He said, like, I put little pieces of myself in all the cores.
These are special
So then when you
cores.
collect them all, you get the full dad? I don't understand.
Yeah, collect them all. All these people are back. He's like, don't feel bad for us. We're all just hanging out in his core.
Yep. I hope that's where Kai is. I hope he's not living somewhere else.
I know, right? He's like, you'll never believe what I found. Your dad. Here he is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't see? Oh, shit, I'm dead, aren't I? My consciousness is in these fucking robots. Then Kai's your robot ally in the next game.
Well, we'll never see another game probably, so.
ReCore 2 next week.
ReCore.
ReCore?
Yeah, right?
ReCore 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Well, that's it. That's the game. We were done now. Let's get on to our favorite segment, Final Thoughts.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can go first if you guys have some questions for me.
Sure. I got one or two.
Sure.
No,
what do you got?
3.
3. That's a lot.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
All right.
It never gets old.
Did watching this cool ass video make you want to ReCore?
Okay.
Did the story work for you? Or did you find it a real bore?
Nice.
And out of 27 stars, how much did ReCore score?
Perfect. No notes.
Wow, we are good at this.
Cut it and use it as a sound piece from now on.
Always.
And that'll be all the questions. That'll be it. Did watching this video make me want to play it? I mean, the gameplay looked fun enough. Like, it didn't look bad. There was shooting, there was robot companions, there was using them to help you fight, using them to help you move around. Gameplay looked fun enough, but nothing about the story really grabbed me enough to be like, oh shit, I gotta see what happens. I gotta see how this all played out.
Yeah.
So, not really. It doesn't make me want to play the game. Did the story work for me? So I like the concept. I like the idea of the fact that there are these terraformers. You're asleep until something breaks. Then you get woken up and you got to go fix it. And I guess you're just awake till you die. Or I guess maybe you can go back to sleep. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, who knows?
But that's also my critique of the world is that I don't know how anything works. Like, I don't know how these people got their consciousness into this core. I don't need to know the nuts and bolts of that, but I thought that was a weird thing to throw at the end where you're like, oh, all those people that were floating in orbit that were counting on you to make sure this is all done, they're all dead. They've been dead.
Yeah.
All happened off screen way before you woke up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I mean, the game's a bummer, but it doesn't have to be, being a bummer doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's just a bummer. So did the story work for me? I mean, I guess you had an enemy to defeat and you did it with the help of the last remaining human and a bunch of robots. So sure, it worked. What score would I give it? This is difficult because I don't think there's anything really specifically amazing about just the story itself, but I did like the characters. I like that how all the robot companions kind of had their own personalities.
You would like Kai.
I didn't say I liked Kai specifically. He was fine, but
You said
it was,
all the characters.
That's true. I guess I did.
There's
Kai
only like
was
5.
probably the best character
one of
in the
them.
entire game. I think they should build a sequel around Kai, maybe even a franchise. The Kai Crons, short for Kai Chronicles. They'd be sick. He'd have double the amount of robots. He'd have like 12.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
Really put him in front of center of this franchise. No, what did I score it? I don't know, man. I'll give it an 8. I think 8's fine.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it was terrible. I thought there were plot holes, but they really, they tried to make a bigger environment. They tried to expand the story out. They kind of did, but I don't think it was a really great job.
Fair. That works.
It made me feel too isolated. Like the story was too isolated happening on a remote planet that apparently no one's fucking around.
Yeah, well, it's
Like it
light
wasn't
years
part
away,
of a
man.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And that does make sense, but
Didn't you?
it didn't
like
make me feel
Dead
like
Space?
the world was bigger than just this planet, which I guess is a pro and a con.
I don't get you, man.
Yeah.
I don't
This guy
know.
loves
I don't know. There's a
Dead
lot of
Space and
Yeah.
it did 8. I give it an 8. So, Dr. Scientist, did watching this video make you want to play this game?
Who's he talking to?
you, obviously.
Dr. Scientist, did the story work for you, or was it just a whole big ball of lame?
That's new.
And what score out of 27 stars you think you'd give this frame?
Stick with Chump Slaps.
Like a bowling
Okay.
frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bowling frame. That's what I meant. Totally.
Did this story work from? Oh wait, no, hold on. Would I play it? Maybe. It didn't look too bad. It was
looked
kind of annoying.
Borderlands-y.
It was kind of like Darksiders-ish. Kind of reminded me of. Maybe. Did the story work for me? I mean, it was okay. It was sci-fi. It reminded me a lot of like a mix between Horizon Zero Dawn and Pandorum.
Okay.
Like you just wake up and then there's all these robots around and they killed everybody else. There's nobody else.
Yeah.
Kai was a piece of shit. I hope he's dead.
He jumped once and you hate the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Didn't he do a sack move? If I remember correctly.
No.
No, he
I would
did.
not
did.
credit him with a sack move on that.
He did the distract move.
Yeah. I don't know. It just rubbed me a little wrong.
Okay.
It seemed like it was, I don't know. You're kind of like, you're just there on that planet at the end by yourself. What are you going to do?
I know. I have a great ending for it, but
I mean, she's going to starve to death eventually.
no. If she was a robot,
Whoa.
Yeah, but she
And
wasn't.
she could eat the other robots for survival.
That's what robo-robots work.
Pretty sure.
Corebots, yes.
I'll put it like slightly below average here. I'll give it 6 stars.
All right.
Okay. 6 stars.
It was okay. Kai took stars away.
It was going to be an 11. And Kai.
Yeah.
Fucking Kai.
This fucking Kai. People love it. You're right. The soundboard was the right way to go.
Yes, we'll never regret it.
Never, never. Nor will the fans. They won't get tired of this. So, Sir Chump Slap, man of the hour.
Right.
Did watching this video make you want to rush out to buy an Xbox One? Did the story work for you, or did it just look like it wasn't any fun?
Oh.
And what score out of 27 stars you'd think you'd give this insert pun?
Oh.
Went meta. with robot voice. Man,
Yeah, we should have used the robot voice on the roadcast, dude.
Yeah.
I don't have one handy. I'll get the robot voice going for next time.
Oh, really? You don't have this?
Oh, wait, we got to make talk while he's.
Wait.
Wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Relax, guys. Relax.
Here it is. It's a cool robot voice.
I wouldn't call it cool.
No, it's not.
I thought it was pretty cool. Was that the little robot?
Yeah, it was.
The little robot. Okay.
All right. Watching it, I kind of wanted to play it, but then I watched a couple review videos of it and just said how it was a disaster, just glitches everywhere, and it's just a grind fest that you have to find 45 cores or whatever. And it seemed like it would get a little repetitive, just constantly shooting and using your little whip thing to snatch cores. I don't know if she got any upgrades to your guns and shit, so I don't know. Maybe I'd play it if somebody had it and like, hey, what are you doing? You want to play this for a little bit? Happens all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say that situation comes up often.
Left and right, guys.
I've got this Xbox game. You want to play it for a little bit? I mean, I got nothing else to
I
do.
don't know. I never heard of it, but yeah. It's like, you ever hear of ReCore? But yeah, I mean, let's talk about the story now.
Okay.
Did it work for me? As basic as it was, yeah, I guess. Because you are just the only humanity's only hope to fix this planet and make it habitable. So that worked. But the whole it doesn't really go into too much detail, and it's just surface. All it is, and then your dad shows up, and you're like, okay, I guess he was an engineer too. He made some cool cores or whatever. They don't really talk, and they don't go into detail. They don't go too much into it. And Jules, she's just, I don't know. She seems like too happy go getter. You know what I mean? All humanity's dead, and she's like, oh, okay, let's take some cores and play with robot friends.
Well, I mean, she doesn't know all of humanity's dead, but probably.
Well, she
was
doesn't.
dying
She
when she
never
left.
meets another person. She only meets Kai, and then she finds out that Victor's killed all the other people, and she's like, oh whatever. Let's just finish this shit.
Was it canon? Did they talk about this? Where that's not the right way to phrase this. So, were there other terraforms and other planets and other projects going on? Like this was one of many they were trying to fix, or
Pretty
were all
sure
the
it
eggs
was
in
the
this
only
basket?
one.
Yeah.
Oy, that's
Yeah, they're like,
humanity's not in a great spot then.
yeah, and even if Kai is alive, it's just those two to repopulate an entire planet. No, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, I
Does
don't think
not
that'll work.
for me. So,
No.
story score.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm also gonna give it a 6 because it wasn't terrible, but I mean, like I said, they didn't tell too much about it. There's only a fucking basic story here, so couldn't fuck it up too hard, or could they?
We'll have to wait. If the sequel ever comes out, it probably won't. That gives us a final score of 22.
Oh shit! Score over 20, bingo spot.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit around this area that we talked about this year. Metroid Prime, Alone in the Dark 2, and Dread Out all have 24s.
Oh.
Yeah,
And then-
I'd say they're all
So
slightly
there's
better.
a top 5 from the year is what you're saying.
As of right this second, no,
No,
it's
it's
not.
We had a high one somewhere in there.
Guys, we've had 3 games over 30 this year.
That rarely happens.
Not this early in the year, maybe by December.
This
but
early. Halfway
This
through
early.
the year.
Yeah. We're in June.
Yeah, as everybody knows, it's obviously June 8th. But there we go. Final score, 22. That being said, let's go ahead and move over to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist Radical Pokemon Lock.
Pokemon! I got it.
No, all right.
Oh, there you
Every
go.
week, we ask Dr. Syintist for a radical Pokemon recommendation, and he's never let us down. This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
Well, as you both know, there's fossil Pokemon you can get in, and you can like resurrect dinosaur Pokemon in the games.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the audience, man.
Oh, of course, you're right. That was too
Jurassic
much.
Park Pokemon.
So I'll take my favorite fossil Pokemon, and it's Kabutops.
Oh, I was going to say that.
I knew you were.
Oh,
Caddy Tops.
Kabutops.
That's what I said.
It's
It's like a Triceratops?
No, it looks like a trilobite-ish kind of thing with claws.
Oh, and he looks like little size for his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Shy.
It rips apart prey and sucks their bodily fluids out. So that's kind of cool.
Who doesn't?
I know. I do it all the time.
So let's say the people up at home were trying to figure out how to spell that.
K-A-B-U-T-O-P-S.
Oh.
Kabutops.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, you know what it is.
He looks a
Put your
this
head out of your ass.
motherfucker. You're right. Ooh, 87.5% male, 12.5 female. That's a rough ratio.
Well, that's because it's resurrected from fossils. So
Yeah,
they don't want you to be able to easily breed them.
I was going to say penises survive better than fossils.
It's kind of like in Jurassic Park where they make them all female.
Gotcha.
Yes.
But this is like the opposite. They make them all male.
Oh.
Which is
That makes
probably
more
the
sense.
smarter way to go.
That would make more sense. But anyway.
Yeah. What do you think, Poppascotch, since you finally got... I mean, your computer was slow and you couldn't load the picture up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, looks kind of like a badass. It looks kind of like it's got those claw arms, like a one of those assholes from Dead Space whose name I'm blanking on.
Necromorph?
Necromorphs.
Yeah, it looks like something from that night, the fucking Metroidvania game with the bugs.
Oh, Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot like that.
I can see it, but I also wouldn't really be that intimidated by it because it's only 4 feet tall and 90 pounds.
Yeah, but it's got fucking big blade hands, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it probably
It
runs
probably knows.
faster than you, and it definitely swims faster.
It definitely runs faster.
Yeah.
Can it skate faster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, then
Forget about
they
it.
got me.
I don't really know.
Well, there you go. I thought it was a type of Aerodactyl, but I guess that's a different Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
an
saying
also
Pix.
fun-
I'm sorry. I'm saying Pix.
Oh.
But there you go. Go get yourself a Kabutops. Is this going to be one of your gang? Or are we just naming ones you like so far?
I don't know. I'm going to figure out my gang at the end.
It's going to be a whole episode.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that'd be perfect. The final episode, you just pick out all these and put your gang together.
yeah. To face
Right now,
your
you're
gang.
just making the draft class. You're just
Oh, we
picking
should
the
all
draft
pick
class.
5 and then fight them against each other.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
All right.
But until we do that, let's go ahead and move into our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps this or that. Every week we ask Chump Slap, we give him 7 prompts, and he has to tell us if the prompt is one thing or another thing, or possibly sometimes a third thing. This week, I'm going to go ahead and throw prompts at you, and you're going to have to tell me if what the words I say to you are a brand of white bread.
Wait. What, brand of what?
A brand of white bread.
Okay.
Regular
Like
loaf,
Wonder. Yeah.
sliceable white bread, or if it's the name of a blaxploitation movie.
Oh. All right.
Shaft.
Movie bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Movie bread. So, are you ready, Sir Chump Slap?
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be, dude.
As always, this is a rapid fire test, and we expect 100%. So here we go. Ready? Number 1, Velvet Smooth,
Movie.
Arnold,
Bread.
Mahogany,
Movie.
Orowet,
Bread.
PD Wheat Straw,
Movie.
Home Pride,
Bread.
Dolomite.
Movie. Obviously.
Well, let's go ahead and do some tabulations here.
Bender's 10% Dolomite.
That's a 7 out of 7.
Unstoppable.
Oops, that's the wrong button.
Well, you nailed it. Again, you know your blaxploitation fix.
I do. I know. No, it's probably because I know bread.
Yeah, that's it.
You were hard in one of these houses. I guess it was the bread.
There's no bread he doesn't know.
So go over that again. Velvet Smooth is a blaxploitation film. Arnold is a type of white bread. Mahogany is a blaxploitation film. Orowet is a type of white bread. PD Wheat Straw is a blaxploitation film. Home Pride is a type of bread. And Dolomite, obviously, blaxploitation film.
All right, man. I'm fucking killing it this year.
Yeah, you had
Unstoppable.
that one brief 4 out of 7, but you bounced right back.
I know. I started studying.
That's how you did. You started looking up the topics ahead of time,
Yeah, that's possible.
memorizing all of them.
Yeah, you got it.
I see how it is. Well, still very impressive. 7 out of 7. That is the level of quality we have set.
That's for true.
Better not be any less.
Absolutely not. But say someone had some more study resources they could send your way via email to help you out there, Sir Chump Slap. Where would they even send that email to?
You could probably just send it to plottytime@gmail.com. That's the one I look at, and I probably will read it and respond to you.
100% guaranteed response rate so far for at least the first email.
It's still going strong, guys.
Absolutely. Send them an email. If they want to get to us faster on the socials with another Photoshop picture that Dr. Syintist is going to request right now, how would they do that?
At plottytime on Instagram, or stop by the Reddit with the picture of Kai and Poppascotch hugging it out with the world burning behind them.
Oh,
Sounds so nice. Anyway, that does it for us. You can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. It really helps us out. Or you can, I thought there was something else here. Yeah, go to our store, plottytime.com. You'll see our eBay storefront and you can buy stuff from there.
And you can stop asking because the most accurate podcast ever shirts are finally up.
they're finally there, guys.
They're finally there. Can you believe it? By June 8th, they're finally there. That about does it for us. So, as always, don't trust Dr. Syintist, and we'll talk. Oh, wait, I forgot to shout. Shout out to Blaine, JJ, Drago, the Slavo, Handman, Luis Guzman. Don't trust Dr. Syintist. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.